You want to have her sit with you?
That you had a partner here. I did not know that.
Two. Testing, guys. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me out there in TV land? I just asked them, can you hear me? Everybody's mics are on. Yep, definitely can hear us. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for bearing with us. We were definitely listening to some Crank from Mature Clientele. Shout out to Creamery. Definitely is a part of no gray area. She makes sure our technicals are good out there for you guys on the other side of the world. We are in here, and I got two of my commentators in here. First, let me start off by saying, that's my phone. Okay. Sorry, guys. First, let me start off by saying, this weekend, wow.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot of production, a whole lot of crank. Sold out tables, both events, right, too?
Yep.
Sold out tables, both events, packed, great energy. And it was the fucking semifinals. I don't know how else to say it. Welcome. You guys have stepped into the no gray area. It's your girl Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. And for those of y'all that missed it, we about to get into it. I don't want to hold my commentators any longer. We've been in here chatting and buzzing and listening to some of the music from this weekend, guys. Listen, sound man is very important.
Very important.
Sound man is your 11th man. That is it's
Off the bench.
oh my God.
I think he the number one man.
Oh, well, I agree because he had,
Starts there.
Oh, you calling the sound man the point guard.
I mean,
No, it starts there.
He called him the point guard. Got you.
It starts
so what
there.
happens if they don't show up?
Oh, there's a problem.
Oh yeah, and then it's even more complicated. Respectfully, when you have two different engineers on the same show and you can hear the difference
You can definitely hear the difference.
and you can feel the difference. The crowd's energy changes, it shifts.
For sure.
So let's go. Let's start with Saturday, guys. Obsession and mature clientele. First of all, I got to shout out my DJ real quick before we go too far. Shout out to DJ Zay. Also, DJ King Cannon was in the building. Also, all of our sponsors, The Miami Takeover. Head on over to www.themiamitakeover.com. Book your tickets, your trips. July 15th through the 18th, we going up. I'm in the building. Mitch Craft is in the building. It's going to be a great time. Black Alley, Ants Farm and Top 5 Music, JY, DC Vibe, Tabria's in the building. Pool parties, networking events, brunches. It's going to be a whole Sunday Fun Day brunch. It's going to be a whole situation. Also, shout out to Yaya and Friends Consultants, LLC. Ladies, it's tax time. For those of y'all that's not getting cars and you getting booties, holla at my girl Yaya. You can follow her on IG at sculpted_by_Yaya for all of your post-op massage Faha needs. Also, friends and family of incarcerated people. If y'all have been to March Mayhem, y'all know I bang this regularly. We are trying to end the pipeline of prison and take our youth back. So guys, make sure you guys follow them on all social media platforms. And man, the man behind the man, Chef Amani, IMANI Catering, for all of your Afro Soul needs for the DMV and if you got that bag and beyond. And this event is powered by and sponsored by Love DC Go-Go and Big G, who was definitely in the building this weekend as well.
Indeed.
All right, so let's get into Saturday. Mature and Obsession. Energy level was high.
Energy level was high.
Oh my
crazy. It was
God.
sick.
Level was high, and I'm gonna say like this. Both bands brought it. Far as their performance, both bands put in that work and they both cranked. And of course, Obsession once again set another bar. Came on in with the poison outfits on.
They were ready. And see, that's
Oh yeah,
Hazmats.
hazmat suits.
and then what came behind it?
Yeah.
So,
Let's go, Tana. Cause
Listen.
Tana's been practicing his commentary.
listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen,
You don't
man.
know how to word it.
Listen.
He was in shock, y'all.
If you know what the criteria is, then you know where you stand at in this battle.
Exactly.
Flat out, plain and simple. If you know what your criteria was when they gave you everything and you feel like your band met that, then yes. Saturday, Obsession, by far, met that criteria.
Okay. So Obsession by far met the criteria. Trey?
Yeah, I said the same thing. That once again, they bar set.
To the best of your ability, and you got to play it
Right.
with a strategy.
And
And it's hard.
but
It's definitely hard.
No sound. Yeah, and the thought process behind it is we're going into this without all of our troops.
Right.
But I know everybody's strengths and weaknesses. So I have to shift and alter things
You're right.
to put us in a position of power. Because we see it all the time in go-go. How many bands don't have all of their members and they still deliver the show that you came for?
and they did, and they performed. I mean,
They did.
I'm not going. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing from. That Saturday was definitely. It reached definitely the anticipation that we were looking for.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a hiccup, but they
was.
played through the hiccup.
Yeah, they played through the
You know what I'm saying? They presented the best version of
but
them at that
nobody
time.
would know it was a hiccup unless a conversation was had.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Because we see it all the time in the culture.
And I felt like they brought the best version of
The
them
mature that they had.
with them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Went through a lot more material than the first time.
and like, oh well,
Y'all know I'm about to say it because we all
Yeah.
in here. This the no fuck it. Welcome to the no gray area. We had a conversation, and the conversation went. They performed better first round. Than
yes.
they did second.
Yes.
True that.
And that was the consensus that I heard.
True that.
It was like they gave us a show the first round. It was something that kept us. Yeah.
It was a hunger the first round.
Yeah.
It was like
So
a
you-
point to prove they definitely came in a little
But
more
does
relaxed
but
this
does
time.
but
You felt like they
now
were
let me ask you-
comfortable.
let me ask you a
they was a
question.
little
But
more
does
relaxed this time.
like having that hiccup, does that kill morale?
Trey,
Or
how-
does it
watch
take-
this.
does
Trey,
it-
how many times have you played missing a band member that you knew was vital but still had to make it work?
I had to make it work. It's hard. It's definitely hard, especially.
But does it affect the morale though?
Sometimes it does, depending on what member it is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Some members are very strong to your piece. You know what I mean? So Yeah, it matters, you know.
But let's be clear, this is not the first show that he has not been a part of.
No.
The band,
Yeah.
like not able to perform. Better to say.
I mean, what you say is key.
But
Preparation is everything.
yes.
Whether you got to be prepared to have those players
Yeah.
and
Yes.
maybe not have those players because
Yes.
that's just what it is. So
Life happens.
Yeah.
preparation is everything.
Hiccup or no hiccup,
And we
I feel like they did a good job.
and we in that culture in that business where it's though.
It's live.
It's
in
going to
the
happen.
moment.
I don't
Yes.
care what you're talking about. We done seen some of the biggest bands not had their key players, and they had to go through with it. Backyards, the junkyards,
like
the
shit.
Northeast Groovers,
All
I'm
facts.
talking about
No
their
cap.
REs.
Man,
I'm talking
been
about.
gone
I'm
for
talking
months.
about hot beats
Years.
like Congo players,
Yeah.
drummers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so, it's you can't sit back and make it seem like it's not. You can't
No,
do
it's
it.
definitely a
Yeah.
thing, and we know that it's not always seamless. But respectfully, you can't say I can't go to war with you today because my sniper's not here. You got to find somebody that's going to get out there and go to what that's going to go to war for you.
Yeah.
Strap
Yeah.
that bomb on that body and take that. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just my thought process. It may not be appropriate.
No, I get it.
Yeah, it may not be appropriate. it's just the way that I
had
think.
to do shows when Sid and Billy was gone at the same time.
Oh, I
Yeah.
And
know.
I'm like, it's a Trey night.
And I know.
I just
But that's
gotta
typical
go.
for you anyway. Now you a one man
And
band.
he gonna
gotta
gonna
go,
sing.
They ain't gonna lead,
He gonna
talk, rap,
He
sing.
gonna rap. Oh, the keyboard man.
Shibbity
out
wap,
here, I
wap,
can play
wap.
those
Look,
too.
steadily looking at my watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great time.
Who
yeah.
else not coming?
Yeah.
Who else not coming?
Shit.
But-
But great weekend
Saturday
was
for
amazing.
both bands, Obsession and Mature. Great show.
I'm very geek for the results. I'm very geek.
Oh,
I
'cause
know.
that
This
was
is
a-
like
that
the
was
one
a-
that's like
That's like
Drum roll.
That's like a heavy drum roll. Big youngin drum roll.
we probably should have bought a real set of drums.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
this was big youngest moment tonight.
I need y'all to know, respectfully, the anticipation has been so high. Inboxes, phone calls, everybody. I'm going to get my bottle to watch the episode. I need to know who the final two are. So I'm like, oh no.
And like
Here we go again
and I'm
on
telling
Monday.
you, like, the experience each round gets more and more better. The vibe, the energy, like people, I don't know if y'all know, like you're missing something amazing.
Oh my God.
People like this a real live day party.
No,
Like we in there living.
no, people in there
Good times.
lit.
Yes.
Lit.
time.
Like-
Shout out to Martinis for being at home. Like people
Yes,
in
sir.
there having a good like.
And look, it's almost over. What the hell we gonna do? In
I
April?
was-
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
like-
stop with this shit.
Like, I'm
we
trying
already
to
had
figure-
this
What we
talk.
gonna do in April?
Because I'm
dog?
not ready to give up the commentator's corner yet.
Yes.
You know, I'm enjoying
All right,
myself.
So maybe we can all get together and go out and see some shows and
Yes.
come in and do segments on right here in
Yes.
the Gray area. Like
Yes.
y'all already know what
Yeah,
it
we
is.
can.
I mean,
Yes.
it's fun for us.
Hey, because this has been fun, man.
Oh, my God.
Very entertaining.
And it's and it's some of everybody.
Yes.
That's the best part about it. Like it's really some of everybody in there. I mean,
From the greats to people
I
who
w-
think they ain't.
I would have
Everybody's
never
in the
thought I would be
building.
walking in that joint at a March Mayhem and see Pam in there.
Listen,
Like
but don't play with my boots.
I thought it was church.
Hold
I thought
Don't do that to her. Not
I
only,
thought Kurt Franklin was there.
not only
Boy is a fool.
Not only was Pam Ward in there chilling, but she blessed us just to be in the because it's different. Like this is something different and new for us.
It is.
So let's get into Sunday. Tana,
I wasn't there.
I know.
Trey, this on you, Trey.
but he definitely called y'all. Let me
I
tell y'all
definitely
something.
I
called.
was looking for him.
No, let me tell you something. Before we left, he called. He was sad. He was upset. He was depressed. He was trying to figure out how to get out of it. After it was over, he needed to know who won, who y'all picked, what your look, like what you're thinking. And we were, I will tell you this, stuck. Because, Trey, you already know, people have been like, oh, why them two? Why this? Why that?
Yeah.
That was a hell of a show yesterday.
Right.
It was a hell of a show.
Right.
Shout out to Lit Band, and also shout out to the One Band. Trey, what's your take on Sunday? Cause y'all know I'm coming back to ask y'all who won. So we just
My take on Sunday is pretty much the same as my take on Saturday. It was just like, they both put their best forward, and they both was cranking, and they both did their thing. So kind of hard, but at the same time, lit with their original style.
Yeah.
Of how they do things. You know what I mean? So the one band definitely played better than the first time.
Okay.
They definitely put in more work than the first performance.
Okay.
They had their crowd in front of them.
Not
the crowd
only
was
that, but
interacting.
Ronnie showed up and showed out yesterday.
Yeah,
She did.
the crowd interacted.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop stepped up.
Oh, Bishop. Oh, wait a
He
minute.
stepped up and
Yeah,
did
we
his
definitely-
thing.
Y'all hit me with the who made the potato salad. Wait a minute.
Shout out to the one band. Yesterday was definitely a moment, not only for the culture, but for them as a family. There have been things that have been taking place in their camp that the world does not need to be privy to.
Facts.
Bishop stepped away, and yesterday was their first time being in his presence. He stepped up. They called him up to the stage. He grabbed me and is like, "Is this allowed?" He was like, "I don't like. Is this allowed?" And I
Hey,
looked
you
at
know
him.
what?
I looked at him and guess what I said? I said it's war. Anything. There are no rules to war.
But guess what? I heard some people say that ain't fair.
Why isn't it?
I heard people
because
say
this
that.
is the thing. So
He's not in a band.
all right,
I don't like the phone when I've been watching
give
on
me,
my way up.
give me.
I don't like none of y'all saying.
Well, it don't matter. You gonna have to wait
No,
your
you
turn.
don't
You
vote,
don't.
let
You don't.
you go.
Don't bust in.
All right, well,
Don't.
Let the
You
amateur trainer loose.
You are.
Let him loose.
You are. You gonna wait. You not. First of all, sir. Look at me.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not gonna bust in late and be loud.
No,
Wait a
you
minute.
know,
Let me
I'm
go.
just
Let me
talking to
go.
my
Stop
comrades. I
playing.
hear what they say.
I love you, but let me
Come on,
go.
man, you gotta keep it real.
Let me
You know how
go.
we gotta talk.
Let me go. So, thank you guys so much for everybody that came out, that attended, that had a good time. Let me tell y'all the rules to this. There are no rules. It's criteria. There's criteria you have to go by. There are boxes you have to check off. There are things that you have to do in order for you to score your 50 in that area. And your goal is to get all 50s so that your overall score can be one where possibly if we score all the way out and we score all the way out, who's your sixth man off the bench?
You're right. Them fans.
Them damn fans.
Absolutely.
They are definitely a part of it.
Both bands brought their crew,
Yes.
and they was dressed.
Yes.
And ready
And
to
representing.
represent.
Listen,
They definitely.
they
both
got up
bands
out
did
them
that.
seats and they slid to that floor.
They definitely did that. So
We're going to welcome the most controversial commentator there is
Oh, my God.
to the commentator's corner. Late but still great, my man BJ of MAB
I love
2.0. No. So,
A.K.A. Cooper Sacks.
right, this nigga's crazy. So let's talk about Saturday for you, because we've already gotten to Sunday.
They said most of all the stuff that I need to hear. But, I mean, I understand gimmicks are good, but gimmicks ain't going to win the battle. It's just a point thing, and I know that some gimmicks are better than others.
I hate when y'all call it a gimmick.
That's what it's called.
It's a stage.
A
It's a
prompt,
stage
whatever
presence
y'all
and
wanna-
performance.
Gimmick, well, you know, I don't know, but again, that doesn't win the battle. It's just one of the points. And I think that a lot of people are just looking at the props or the gimmicks as you won. I don't think so. Some people just got a
I
gimmick.
understand what you're saying.
Some people just got a gimmick,
I'm not-
and then it's all downhill from there.
Hold on, so I'm not-
And then some got
listen.
a gimmick and they go up.
I'm not gating what you're saying, sir,
Yeah, I
but at the
understand
end of the
exactly what you're
day,
saying.
there's a criteria that goes
That's
beyond the
one.
crank.
That's
Period.
one
Period.
criteria.
Period.
That's
Period.
one. But that's not going. But I done talk to people, and they basically judging winners off of the gimmick.
But you have to understand, a lot of people are judging winners also off of personal opinions and personal relationships.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
So what?
absolutely.
Guess
all,
what?
So all you can do is.
But I'm here to clear all that
Yeah,
up.
but
I'm
I'm saying,
not doing that.
You know,
Everybody got
but
a
you know what
gimmick.
it is.
I'm commentating
Because-
from the heart what I think.
Because
Look.
truth be told,
just my opinion.
you
I'm not-
you definitely reached out to me because you had to leave,
Yeah.
and we had a real conversation. And he was like, "This off the record, but like, what happened? I had to step out. Like, what took place? I heard this, I heard that." And I'm like, "No,
Yeah, I heard just I seen
You can sell a person off a gimmick.
You can.
You can.
You go get that 6 piece
But-
of Popeyes for $5.
but
They
that's
done sold you on that
but that's
gimmick, big
only
boy.
50 points.
Georgetown Cup.
So how
That's
you
what I'm
gonna
saying,
win?
sold.
That gimmick could probably sell you if that was only.
But
thing
guess
you
what?
did.
But guess what?
Y'all have chased food sharks
Guess-
around this whole city for a year off a gimmick. Like let's not,
Yeah,
like
but-
let's be real.
but-
BJ,
let's keep
but,
it
but for
funky.
some, but for
It's
some
a
people,
blind
that's
lead
all
the
they
blind.
need, though,
All
bro.
true.
Period.
But the food still gotta be good. They gotta be
Agreed.
consistent.
Agreed.
It's different things that comes with that. Just
That
not
is
the gimmick.
that is
Brother,
not
that-
true,
brother.
That's not true,
Brother.
That's not true. It's
So the gimmick.
respect-
So you tell me if somebody say, "Hey, this is this," and you go taste it and you don't like it,
But
you
that's-
gonna go try it again
but-
because the gimmick.
But this is the
had-
thing.
I might try something different.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What's good to me may not be what's good to you.
Absolutely.
It's
Exactly.
relative to
That's-
a person's opinion. So once people go and they check it out, they decide what they like and what's best for them. It's not just the gimmick. For some people, they've never seen a band give an overall show because they've gone to these $5 shows because that's what it feel like when you come in there on sound check. They give you a live practice. Like, let's talk about it, BJ.
Let's talk
your,
about it.
your drummer back there
Oh,
half
yeah.
drunk, not paying attention, slumming.
That's
Your
true.
keyboard player missing shots and samples. Like, you don't want to do this with me because you know I can go left with a lot of people.
Yeah,
That's cool.
big boy.
That don't happen.
No, I'm just speaking in general for the
My thing is a
culture.
well-oiled machine. I don't even.
I
play
get
that.
it. But when
It's
I,
like
but,
if somebody
but,
on stage.
but think
And
about
you're
what
going to
think
jail.
of-
We
think-
talked about
yeah.
that. No, it's
I think
not.
I got some bail money
You
set
have
aside.
kids. You have
for
kids.
assault.
Grow up.
But think
I got a
about
lot of them.
think about what you
Let me
said
know.
though.
Think about what y'all are saying.
Lord.
Y'all telling me that a
Hold
gimmick
on.
is gonna overall make you just feel like, damn.
Nobody said that.
No,
don't feel
Nobody
that way.
said that. Nobody
You
said
keep
that.
saying
No,
that.
but
No.
no, what I'm telling you,
What
the
he's
people
saying
that
is-
you talked to was the first thing they said was the gimmick.
Yep.
So obviously the people you talked to was sold off the gimmick.
A
Sir.
lot of people was.
Okay, then.
a lot of
So
people
you can't
was saying
take that from
the
them.
gimmicks. That was the best part of the show.
Well,
So I wasn't actually there to really digest the whole thing. That's why I talked to Kapri, and I'm just speaking off the top. But I told them, just like I told Kapri, I don't feel like a gimmick. It's just one of the criteria.
BJ,
it's
just 'cause-
not gonna make you win.
just because everything look like pancakes don't mean you pour
I don't
syrup
even
on
eat
it,
pancakes.
BJ.
See, just because
shit.
there's always motherfuckers
Oh,
with these
shit.
binoculars.
Come on, let's come back. Let's come back.
I'm not
Alright.
saying that. I'm
We
not
gonna one
saying
mic
that.
it. We gonna one mic it. We gonna bring it back.
Go
We gonna
ahead.
bring it back. Come on. I know the people love it, but
You
we
always doing that.
don't. But you can't personalize. This is the no gray area. You can't personalize. You took a shot first. You gotta take whatever shot come back your way. You either gonna bob and weave or you gonna swing back.
I'm
But we gonna
bobbing
get the
and weaving
people
and
what they
swinging.
need. We gonna get the people what they. That's just what the fuck it is. So gimmicks aren't enough. And you know what else is not enough? Come on, fellas. The crank is not
crank is
enough.
not enough.
It's not the fuck enough.
not.
See,
And I saw people relying on that this weekend.
and that's why I've been telling people since the beginning, these battles like this are always iffy.
They are.
Because you never know
You don't.
who's
You don't.
gonna do what. And if you thinking you just gonna come in there and crank
Yeah.
in a gimmick,
Guess what?
that's
So-
only two
so watch this.
criteria.
So watch
You
this.
still got a whole list of other things that you might lose at.
Yeah.
And you might still lose based on those things.
So what I
That's
said
why
to
this
already
is
seen it
fair.
happen.
What I said
Yes.
too was, I said, so what if we threw a monkey wrench in this situation? And we monkey wrenched it and we made it so the highest point totals only advance. So,
The highest-
so listen. So out of these last four
Okay.
No
last four
fan votes.
bands.
The highest point.
So say you played on Saturday, and your band lost 15 points, but the bands that played on Sunday scored lower than you. You still advance and they stay home.
Right.
What if we threw that monkey wrench in this situation?
Hold on.
Do y'all think it would still be the same at this point in this competition?
I think that'll make it. That'll be a twist right there.
Man,
That would be the ultimate twist
I think
to bring some of them back. I would love to see.
I think Bama's will be ready to
I
fight
would
off
love
that.
to see some of
It
them
might
back.
the
be-
redemption
might get
show.
ugly
The
off that.
redemption
I
show.
would love to see it.
It might get
I would
ugly
be there
off
for
that.
it.
Listen,
You hear this? He would be there for
I
us. You hear
wish
this?
I wish Montu
with
had
it.
the Undertaker
be there
theme
for it.
song right now.
That was that when that played during the competition.
We will all be
That was
there
played
for
during
it.
the competition, but never mind.
That was a WWE moment right there.
I'm just saying because just think about it. So we have been, I don't know what word to use, engulfed in this tournament from when you guys were invited every performance. Like this is our sports talk during the week.
Yeah.
Like real talk leading
Thanks
up
for
to
the
it.
invite. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I really
So,
appreciate it.
it's
For
a,
real.
oh, go ahead.
It's the sports talk for the week.
Right.
We
Yeah.
get into what we heard, what we saw, what took place, and what didn't.
Yeah.
All right, guys, who's advancing?
We talking about from Saturday?
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Obsession.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Huh?
And I ain't. That's
I
just,
throat chop you. Stop
that's just
playing with
not
me.
what I. Oh yeah, he gotta say mature. He's been mature since.
He
the
gotta
beginning.
say mature.
You can't switch up.
Well, you know, I was both of them. I was
think you
obsession and
Yeah.
mature.
Yeah, you was.
Don't
But
do
this
that.
guy right here.
Hold on.
Was willing.
No, hold on.
Oh shit! Do we need to run the tape
Hold
back?
on.
Yes.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it
Yeah.
back.
Hold on. Hold on.
Every conversation, and that's cool because I love Sean.
Nah,
I
nah.
love every band that's
Listen.
doing this
I'm-
because it takes some kahunas to.
I'm legally blind.
To put yourself.
No,
up there
don't
and be
POP hold it
judged.
down. We can
Mama
hear you.
made it.
No, you didn't. You stuck right here. Who's advancing?
Shout out POP.
Who's advancing? We not ducking this. Welcome to the no gray
Nah,
area.
on a serious note, BJ is right. I was one of the ones that definitely wanted to see mature clientele
Make it to the final
make it
round.
to the finals. Yes,
chips.
absolutely, no, without a doubt. Like
They definitely got the personality.
They
yes,
deserve
yes.
it.
I have my reasons, and
I
that's
feel
what
like
it is.
every band that has been in this competition has brought a level of crank that is
Man.
something different
But-
than they have ever given.
I
and
made
that's
some
how I feel.
friends from some of these bands like
Yeah.
Butchie. And that's a good
Archie,
dude.
yeah.
Tanner is obsessed
Archie,
with
that's his name?
obsession, though. Creamery.
Who
So-
said that?
Creamery. He is. He is.
You don't know what this guy because he's bipolar.
No, I know him very well. We have the same birthday.
He
I know him very
says
well.
One thing, but he responds to something different.
Because listen,
Well, it's
because
not that.
when you in that environment,
He goes in with a preconceived notion.
Yes.
He goes in with a preconceived notion.
You know-
and then he experiences it, and then he comes to, like you
Listen,
can
man.
catch all of y'all except you.
And
You
I'm a-
hide in the corner. These two pacing across the floor like
I'm everywhere.
I don't
My
know.
favorite corner is in the back with Lil Dog. Yeah,
And
ask
look,
about
and look,
us.
I can't be
and
like
look,
Chicken wings and
and I
drinks.
go stand in different.
I'm back there with Lil Dog.
I
Me
go
and Lil
stand in
Dog
different
in the back.
sections of
He's
the
out of
club.
control.
I want
Me
to
and
hear
Lil
from the
Dog in
right.
the
I want
back.
to hear from the left.
That's because
I want to hear from the middle.
You
I
want
was
to
walking
feel it. You
everywhere
want to hear the
stand there
sound.
like,
Yeah, like I saw you come over. There was a buzzing going on, and I saw you come over, and you tried to figure out where the buzz was. And then when you figured out where it was, you look back at the sound man like, nigga, if I can figure it out, what the fuck are you doing back there?
And I
I saw it.
Exactly.
I'll
And
say,
I'm gonna tell you one
I'm
of
gonna
the
say,
biggest mistakes that a lot of bands did
What's that?
when Two put that timer up there.
that was beautiful.
It was.
That's his new
but
gimmick.
I don't even.
It's
if-
not a
if-
gimmick.
if it was
First and
me,
foremost.
I missed that.
Hold on, stop,
I missed that. I
pause,
didn't know that.
hold up,
It was a gimmick.
pause,
It's
wait,
right.
No, but I'm
quick.
just
Oh, he had it up there.
Listen,
If
it's,
it was
it's
me,
not a
I
gimmick.
wouldn't want it there.
But
It
let
works.
me explain to you why it's
That
there.
shit'll make me feel
But
like
let me tell you why.
Yeah.
But
I
let,
gotta move
Trying
a
to
certain way.
cram
like
but let me
that.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Take that. Just tell me when to stop.
But see, no, that's a problem because every 7 minutes, someone from a band was coming and tugging me and asking me how much time they had left, and that becomes a problem.
That's true.
That's a problem because part of your job
Why you
on that
concerned?
stage,
Just push.
Yeah.
because they
I
need
couldn't do it.
they need to
Yeah.
know how to wrap it up.
It
But this is a
fucked
thought
my brain up.
process.
Yeah.
This is the thought process. Once you click sticks, you look at your watch and you record that time in your head. You know how long you got. It's part of your criteria. So when your manager's constantly tugging me, grabbing me, running around looking for people, and because y'all don't want to get disqualified, my thought process is, as soon as they click sticks, Mr. or Mrs. Manager or management team,
Mr. or Mrs.
y'all
Manager.
should have looked at your phone to see what time it
But
was
you
to
remember
help
the
you
first
keep your
round,
timing.
Obsession stopped because they thought their time was
Yes.
And I think that's why they did that. But I'm just talking about for me, and I'm probably speak for
We do
you
have the
and
best
talking
corner
to-
creamery.
That right there would, man.
Yeah.
That's
Because
pressure.
you
'Cause I'm
already
sitting there
know
watching
when the
clock
band
with
would
them
come up
like,
to the
man.
stage. When the band would come up to the stage
Yeah.
and say,
Oh,
you be
shit.
like, hey, yo,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
But no,
Let's go. Yeah.
I like that he
my
does that.
favorite is
Two be on it too, be like,
I'm back by the DJ. I'm like,
yeah. Like,
Capri, we got 6. I'm like, yeah, minutes. Like, stop
They
playing.
like, oh man, that time I was looking at that joke like, and I was looking at the bands. I was like, man,
But the answer,
they
y'all-
still got 20 minutes.
Yes.
Like, what they gonna do? I was saying that.
Please
the whole
don't
time.
gas out. Don't gas out.
That
Don't
joke
gas
is
out.
too much. I don't want that.
You don't want that pressure?
I don't want that clock, man.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't
I'm
want it
not
either.
playing in front of that clock.
I
That
wouldn't
clock
want it
makes
either.
you feel different, man.
But to answer y'all question though, so to keep it 100 with you, like
Uh-oh. You better not
to
keep
me,
nothing else.
to me, obsession fit the criteria. Meet World. I liked the performance, the gimmick or whatever.
Right.
They brought a fucking forensic team out, bro. Took pictures,
You
had
listen,
baggies.
I really
Definitely
took the
interesting.
rope shop you because you know
Definitely
better than what
interesting.
you're
My
doing.
bad.
But
My bad. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
they bought a whole
But-
scene.
Yes, they performed. I'm sorry. They put in.
Shout out
they,
to Pooh and Bread,
Yeah,
the
they put it.
directors.
They put it.
That's
Listen.
cornbread.
It's fine. But listen.
It's not just him.
That
Shout
nigga
out,
always do
shout out to
something like that.
Everett because Everett has
Yeah,
been with
yeah,
everything
Everett
they've
was-
done.
Everett
He's
was
dressed.
with it.
Not only has he dressed the part, but he made sure they had the team around them to execute their things. Like I think for me the difference is when you can see the planning
Oh yeah.
and then you see the execution, and then is it up from there?
Listen.
No, BJ, it wasn't up for you.
Yeah, it gotta be.
It was up.
It better be.
After
They performed,
You
bro.
come, like I don't understand. Like
I'm
Lil
telling
Dog
you.
said last week, you can't come out there with some hard gimmick and this, that, and go into
And
Frankie
Shooby
Beverly
Dooby.
and Maze.
Listen.
It takes away from what you did.
They performed, bro. Any artist that you go see, I don't care if it's Murray J. Blige down to Junkyard Band, whatever. I'm just saying, you get.
he
no.
not saying it in a bad way.
No, I'm not saying it in a bad way. No, listen.
What
You
he,
was supposed to be in my
so
band,
so
what
hold
you
up.
talking about?
So hold up. So what?
Keep your mouth shut, be
So
right.
hold up, stop.
Listen.
Stop. Let's bring it back. What he's stating is you get your performance.
You get your
You're not getting
performance.
shorted. You're not getting bullshitted. You getting
Yeah.
dance moves. You get
Yeah.
everything.
Murray
from
might come
beginning
out
to
the
end.
sky on a whatever.
Like I don't listen.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
50 Cent just hung upside down for the Super Bowl.
He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't
I'm
have did
just
that.
saying, but we, you know what I'm saying,
Pressure
like,
was up.
but that.
His titties was touching his chin.
When you spend it,
Pressure
you
was
want
up,
to you want to
His titties
enjoy
was touching
every
his chin.
aspect of the artist, and Saturday Obsession gave me every aspect
did.
of the artist,
They
I
did.
think so
and I
far.
appreciate it.
I
Shout
think
out
so
to them
far-
boys from my end of town.
Yeah.
Them obsession
Man,
boys,
doper,
man.
man,
You know,
doper.
yeah, man.
It was
They
up.
right around the corner from me.
No,
end
you
of
don't
the
count.
world,
Don't
you know.
wedge this. Don't see Pleasant wedge this.
Hey, they saying just like last week. What you say? What was the quote of the week?
That Ralph Trevor.
That sensitivity.
Hit it.
That's
You
can't
need
come
a
out-
man
You can't come out what?
with
that Ralph Trevor shit.
sensitivity.
After you come out like Lil Baby.
Yeah.
You can't
Can't do that.
Yeah, you can't tell me you
So
gonna
they
shoot
say-
me
they
up
say-
and then
so
sing
they-
to me.
So they saying
Damn.
Obsession came out with a crime scene and went to J Lo.
Oh.
That's what
Oh.
they
They
said
didn't do that.
They didn't do that.
They didn't do that. They
Oh,
get
okay.
Kodak Black.
But,
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so I really and I thought they was gonna come out with murder.
But
Murder was the case.
But I need y'all.
swear to
I
God.
need y'all to remember. I need. We
That
gonna.
would have killed.
We gonna rewind. We gonna rewind. It would have. It would have. Or
But you know it's easy when you're on the
you
sideline
can
to
feel
see
the.
that.
Or you can feel the hand of a dead body.
Yeah.
You could have Scarfaced that moment and
Cause
fucked
that's
it
what
up.
because he stopped yelling murder.
Yeah.
They about to hit the Snoop
Murder
Dogg
was the
$1,000.
case that they gave me.
I was like, they about to
That
go.
would have got everybody.
That
But,
would've-
but this the other part that y'all gotta understand. Sean talked cash shit too, and D told him right here, I'm gonna tear the fur off your ass, and they came out singing too. So what we talking about?
Well, the fur wasn't really torn off. I want
I
to
don't
be clear.
agree with that. I
Was-
have my opinion.
And this with me
Yeah,
and Big
we all do.
What's wrong with my
We
mic?
all do. I don't think at
Twist
no
the leg
time
under the front. We
that
talked about this.
mature obsession of slouch bands at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Neither one of them like.
They're
no matter
super
who won
talented.
this,
It's so much
whoever
talent.
won this, man, they both got it in.
They deserved it.
And if that monkey wrench thrown in the game that she was talking about, and somebody lose, oh, I'm about to say.
Nah, the monkey wrench
There's
isn't.
one thing about me. If I walk up to a man or a band and shake their hand, I felt
They
that.
cranked.
You hear me?
Nah, they.
So
Who shook who hand?
me, I'm just saying, I'm the type.
Oh,
if I felt what
He
you
wanna know.
did,
So let's
shook
stop.
some-
Everybody,
gonna
there
walk
was
up
there
and
was
give 'em
plenty.
like, yeah,
There was
son,
plenty of
yeah.
good sportsmanship.
know that, but I was
There
just
was
saying that
plenty
somebody
of
do that.
camaraderie. It was no
so
foolishness
that was both
afterwards.
of them. I
yes.
shook both. Like, yeah,
You did.
good jobs, now.
Trey,
I
look,
like it. I enjoyed it.
Trey was so listen. You can tell when Trey is confused because he just stand there and look at you and shake his head and don't say nothing. Just like I don't even know, Mo. I'm going to the bar.
I've been in all of their position, man. It's tough.
It is.
When you get there, you might be thinking the whole day I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you get there, and you be like, oh my god.
So question. So while we're here, I got
This is
listen.
this
I got
time.
two lead
Showtime.
talkers right here. Let's ask the question. So you're in a battle. Do you go in to see the band before you, or do you stay outside to stick to your game plan?
I don't want to see or hear nothing.
Okay.
I'm the same way.
Okay. Listen, commentators corner. All right. So who's going to be in the finals? I need y'all predictions. I don't even want, I don't want to talk about it, but we got to talk about it. I'm so upset. Who's going to be in the finals? No, I don't know, y'all.
Now, me and you talk.
We did.
So,
and I've been stressed out all day.
And I said like this. My thing was, I said, I would like to see Obsession and Lit,
because of their originality.
but I think it's going to be Obsession and The One.
Okay. Tana, I talked to all three of y'all. Y'all have all been in my ear. No, you, Tana. He came in late. We gonna let him finish because he got a lot to
shout
say.
out to The One. No.
It seemed like
D-A-O-1-E-B-A-N-D.
they
They
did
bought it.
everybody.
They definitely.
But you just want to see the versatility and the originality.
Right, and that's what kind of sold me on the one band, that they kind of like covered everything and go.
They did.
And a lot of bands on this ain't doing that.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen a lot of them bouncing. They
Yeah.
probably don't do that.
Right.
That's fine. But I feel like, if I'm just speaking, if I was in it, I would be touching on all my
Everything.
guns. Everything is coming out.
Listen, you can't.
Everything.
Don't
I'm
show
not
up.
gonna
Don't show up with a
hesitate.
butter knife to a war and they
Yeah,
got
yeah.
arms
I
and tanks
definitely
and
would have
shit.
did everything that there's
It's
need
okay,
to be
DJ.
done.
I got you.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's and then the crowd participation.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh man, like it. Man, I really don't know. I'm glad I'm not a judge. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm glad
But
you're
at the
not
same
either.
time,
Glad I'm
I
not a
felt
judge,
like that
Because
The
I would
One
be
and
losing
Lit.
sleep because I
was
don't
gonna
know.
be a good
Everybody's
matchup.
close.
And
Everybody
thank you.
sounds well.
Because truth be told, Trey, that is the matchup of the underdogs.
Yeah, I felt like that was a good matchup.
It was.
The
It was.
One and Lit.
Yes.
It was a very close matchup. Like, to the point,
Very.
people are leaving and asking me like, "What do I do with this wristband?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "You gotta pick one." They like, "I don't know." I'm
Yeah.
like, "You just gotta
Hey.
go to the box and whatever your gut tells you, do it." I can't help you.
Billie Jean was about to not even vote.
Yeah,
She
no.
said she don't know what to do.
So can I tell? So let me tell
Please
you
don't
this.
do that.
So let me tell you this.
She said, I don't even want to vote.
I will be respectful in my inbox. I do have 5 wristband pictures of people who took them home because they could not choose.
Yeah.
They were like, "Can I cut my wristband in half and do half and half?" I'm like, "No, you gonna get some."
3.25 stars.
Yes, like, so Tina.
Everybody waits every Monday to hear what talk that shit gotta say.
No, they don't. I just want you to get the shit over with so we can move on to BJ and be done with the predictions.
So
This dude.
who I want to see?
That's not what I said.
What was the question?
I said, who is going to the final round? What is your prediction? Not who you want to see. Who is going to the final round? Well, you know what? I don't even know. Can I ask both y'all? Because y'all both had to step out this weekend.
Yeah, I can only go.
Sunday I was there.
I can only go off a
I was
side.
there the whole time.
Okay, so who's advancing from Saturday? Sir, 17 seconds. 16.
I
15,
gotta go
14.
with Obsession.
Okay. BJ, who is advancing from? Because you were there all day Sunday.
Obsession. Shit hard, man.
It.
This shit hard.
Thank you for saying it out loud,
Like,
BJ.
I ain't lying,
Thank
like,
you.
And for me to just blurt out something, I don't feel right because I try to stand on. But
So
I have to say
right now you
Obsession,
even?
all 4 of them bands just.
It was amazing.
But if I gotta pick 2, I'm gonna have to say Obsession and The One.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our sponsors again. Head on over to www.themiamitakeover.com for the latest and greatest in all things coming up for Miami Takeover, July 15th through the 18th. We are going up on South Beach like only we can. You guys, please make sure you go ahead and book your packages, your trips. It's going to be a whole lot of crank. Also, shout out to Yaya and Friends Consultants, LLC. Ladies, I know you're going to get that stomach tucked and that butt fat. Holla at Yaya and them for all of your needs. You can find them on IG at sculpted_by Yaya, YAYA, guys. Make sure. Also, in Friends and Family of Incarcerated People, we're trying to end that pipeline to prison and bring our at-risk youth back home and put them together. Make sure you guys follow them at FFOIP.world. Also, the homie Chef Amani, IMANI Catering. Make sure you guys follow him and reach out to him for all of your Afro soul needs for the DMV. And if you got that bag and beyond. And also shout out to our sponsors and our people that provide our power. How can this tournament have so much power? Shout out to Team Mitchcraft. I'm definitely a proud member of Team Mitchcraft. Love DC Go-Go. And the man, the myth, the legend, the homie Big Chi. It's your girl Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. We will be right back after this crank break. Step into the no gray area. Once you step in, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere else. You dig? Shout out to my commentators corner, my man Tanner, Trey Dog, and my man BJ. Y'all make sure y'all follow all three of them on all social media platforms. It sounds like I'm gonna have to bring them back to do some monthly type stuff because these three together are a hot mess, but it's amazing. We will be right back with our comments, our scorecards, our judges, and the results. Shit. We'll be right back.
Not the crank train. Not the crank train. Not the crank train. But the crank station. Lit. Live in trouble.
Don't take it absolutely personally.
Like a revival coming now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank y'all so much for taking that crank break with us. It has been all exclusive music for March Mayhem 2022. For all of you guys that have made it down to 725 KD Drive, Martinis in Fort Washington, Maryland, thank you guys so much, not only for the support, but for catching the crank and for showing these bands that they matter, man. It means something. This portion of No Great Area is powered and sponsored by the Miami Takeover. Make sure you guys head on over to www.themiamitakeover.com. July 15th through the 18th, we going up on South Beach like we have never gone before. It's gonna be some cranking. My man Gerald, one of our judges, Lil Dog, JY will definitely be there. Black Alley will be there. DC Vibe will be there. Ant Farm and Top 5 Music, my girl Tabria, Black Alley. Like, it's gonna be a whole situation on South Beach. Y'all make sure y'all are there. And also, guys, I need to remind you right now, head on over to www.crankrock.com. We have a 25% off sale going on until 11:59 p.m. tonight. And also, you can buy your passes for March Mayhem 2022's finals, which will be this Saturday at Martini's Restaurant and Lounge. Doors open at 3 p.m. Your girl Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people, will be your host. And my man DJ Zay will be on the ones and twos. Now, we finna get into the judges' commentary, comments, grows and glows, critiques. Listen, the views expressed by everybody on this panel are the ones that they stand by 10 toes down. So, please don't personalize. Take it as an area to help you grow and do better. These are all not only veterans in the culture, but they're lovers of the culture, which makes it a lot different. So I want to introduce you to our judges that are sitting in. To my left, I guess it will be you guys, right? My girl Pammy Pam, Pam Ward, my boo. Listen, you can follow her on social media. You can also catch her with Let It Flow and Push Play. Make sure y'all check her out. Dynamic perform. When I say belt, listen, don't play with her, okay? Don't. Also, the professor, big youngin', drummer extraordinaire, Cash Trash Talker is in the building. And this guy, look, pointing fingers already. The most controversial judge on our panel. But I will tell y'all this: he is not only is he for the shits and with the shits, but he's for the culture. My man Lil Dog at Junkyard is in the building. So let's go, guys. First and foremost, thank y'all for joining us right here. No Great Area. How was your, because I know this was your first time. How was it for you on Saturday?
It was a great experience.
You had my boo with you.
Yes. I got a chance to bring my son out, so it was one of his first experiences, actually.
Wow.
And I was telling you that when we got home, he was like, Mom, thanks for taking me. Because I was like, were you bored at some point? Because, you never know with these kids.
Yeah, they special.
He said no. He was like, it was really a great time. He had so much fun. So thank y'all for having him.
Man, thank you for bringing him. I think that's one of the things that helps the culture grow, when we can pass it on to our kids and they get to experience what we feel when we're in there.
Yeah.
Because to hear it,
that's one thing. He hears it in the car. I've been hearing it.
But you got to feel that
yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
It's the energy.
And I think he got that. I looked over a couple times and saw him like bobbing his head. I was like, okay. He really was in it. He's a young musician and a singer, so.
Listen, I told you. What did I say? I was like, that's my guy.
Yes.
Because he walked in, he looked around, he sat down, he watched, and I just saw him get comfortable. I was like,
He did.
we got one. We definitely got one. So you got to witness Obsession and Mature Clientele.
Ooh.
So that's what we're going to start at on Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Which one of y'all want to dig in? Look, I'm new to this, so.
Look. So she went, okay, so this is how we'll do it. I would normally say ladies first, but I introed her first, and I let her speak first. So this is her first time being on the panel, so I want y'all to guide her with your critiques so that she can give hers. So, Professor, we're going to start with you. You done bought your tablets, your notes,
Yeah, I got.
your glasses.
Paperwork, he got everything.
Yeah, it's about to go down. He bought his briefcase, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. He's ready.
Uh-huh.
So let's get on Mature Clientele versus Obsession. Do you want to start with the glows and grows, or do you want to
Yeah,
just?
we can do that.
Okay.
We can do that.
So transition, grows was blank. Glows, their transitions are flawless. Transitions were solid. So how did you guys feel about the transitions you guys got to hear on Saturday?
I think both bands. That's one of the things that made Saturday so challenging to me. Both bands executed well in transition. I did see a little confusion in one band. I don't know what the reason was for. It's like it took a little longer to communicate, to kind of communicate the changes. But when they did it, they executed it solid.
Well.
So it was like, I mean, that was just one observation that I had. But I didn't judge against that. But of course, I just wrote it down.
I have to agree with that. I heard the same thing you did. And actually, I heard some non-cohesiveness in the rhythm section at one point with one band. So I didn't take away per se for that, but I did write it down as a critique.
So
What night are we? What night are we?
we're
Saturday.
speaking on Saturday. So we're going to start.
Saturday's not the one.
We
No,
didn't
that's
say
not.
one
That's
band.
not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said
Obsession
mature clientele
and
and
mature
obsession.
clientele.
Yeah, I got you. Come on.
Okay,
So Saturday.
I think it was a little bit of sound error. I think some
Some-
I think some sound.
So sound, the
critique
sound
is-
man is important.
I think
Again, we bringing it back to the sound man.
Sound man
Okay?
is definitely like this. That's the sixth man to me. And
Yeah.
Because if your
But that's
sound
been a
man ain't
repetitive
on,
theme. That's
you know
been a
what I'm saying?
repetitive
Sound
theme,
man has
guys.
to know your sound.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
don't know your sound, stuff could.
Definitely.
But that's been a
It could not
that,
go in your
that's
favor.
been something that we have been speaking on every week.
Right. Right.
So the sound man is important.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you heard sound errors.
Yeah, a couple sound errors. I think both bands. Whew, oh man, when I tell you, I think the game is really changing.
Yeah.
And when I mean changing, and not just me as an artist myself, you know what I'm saying? These bands is coming with it, and to me, it tells who wants to win. It tells
Facts.
who actually did their homework,
Yeah.
who came for the assignment. Because some came with a fall down, and some said, no, I'm gonna go past that.
Yeah.
And you can tell which night came for the assignment. And that's what drew me. Saturday was
Saturday was sick.
Saturday was
Saturday
It
was,
was
one of those
sick.
things. Saturday was one of those things you could have fixed
Sick.
$80. Y'all
Yeah.
could have paid. People should have came to see it. $50 and
Listen.
$60, $80, $100 cut line.
I promise
It
you,
was
if they
like-
could,
I
if
I
they
agree.
could've
Saturday
afforded,
was
they would've.
a hell of a
Like,
show.
Oh my God.
It was a hell of a show. I had heard about the weekends before, wishing I could have, come out, wanted to. So I heard about some things. So I came in with some expectations, and expectations were met.
And that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, and exceeded. So
Oh.
yeah, I will say that
is an
both
amazing
bands,
word.
I think, it was an entertaining show, start to finish.
But I like they exceeded past it.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
for me, I've been since day one.
Yeah.
So
You have.
one said, if I caught dog the first time, I'm gonna keep him.
Yeah,
So they did not stop.
right.
compared to the first night. So that's my philosophy, and that is, do you run out?
How much gas is in your tank?
In that order.
Yeah.
You know that was spoken to in one of the shows, in one of the band's shows. I saw that.
Yeah.
You saw the gas tank.
I'm just wondering, you know, because sometimes people can just do their best set first, and they run out.
All right, so let's go into some more grows and glows.
Okay.
Musicality. Grows. Shocked they didn't do a sound check, and it came back to hurt them. Frontline not at 100%. Inspiring effort, but needed more. I've seen them entertain better. Shocked they were safe with their regular set. Ouch. Sometimes music seemed off, not cohesive. You just spoke on that, it not being cohesive. Stayed in songs too long. And this one right here, consistent sound, but didn't show me anything different from the previous round. Now, we touched on this early in the commentator's corner. We talked about you shooting all your bullets and then trying to pick them empty shells up and put it back in the clip and bust. So let's get into it. Let's go.
I think a lot of what was just said, probably in all of those comments, can be framed up, and it seemed like one of the bands from Saturday felt the pressure.
Yeah.
And you know, they just like we heard about, you know, we heard about a certain band the week before. They heard about them too, and it seems like they felt the pressure.
Yeah.
And really so whoever, you know, I didn't, you know, do the comment on playing it safe, but I definitely sensed that somebody was playing it safe and went with what they thought.
Yeah.
I agree. My opinion, I just think one particular band, you know, if, you know, this is a battle, so you can't announce your weak link at the battle.
Facts.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Come on, Pam. You know,
Because
lady, come on, ma'am. You got the floor.
I heard things, and so what I saw, I was surprised by from one of those bands, like you said, that, you know, and I understand it's your man's, it's, you know, you got to be able to go on without that person, because it definitely took points away. Didn't want to, but it definitely took points away. If that person doesn't match the energy for whatever reason it's going on stage, and that just kind of takes away from everything. If you're not uniform, you're not in uniform, you're not, the energy is not matched. Whatever the reason is, it just shouldn't have been done. Just shouldn't have been done.
Got it.
I mean, I agree. I am all for making sure we attempt to include everybody.
Of course, yeah.
However,
it's a competition.
And if you're taking someone that is wounded to war, do they bleed everywhere? Or do they slow you down? Do you have to carry that person? And it's not discounting anybody.
Right.
Because respectfully, we are thankful for every effort that every musician
yeah.
makes, every
Most
sacrifice
definitely.
they make to take the stage.
Exactly.
But sometimes,
You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
and she said
And
it,
walk
and I
away
ain't
and
have
win the
to.
run.
Boom.
Walk away, win the run.
She said it, and I ain't have to. So,
Don't put that out on the table.
Right.
yeah, like we should know it.
That part.
We talked about this.
That part.
It's just like the NBA and the NFL. Yeah, they put their sick roster up now so y'all can hear it.
Yeah.
However, we don't say we lost because Kobe was sick. We don't
Right.
say we lost because John Wall. We don't say that.
And sometimes coach got to make the hard decision and sit you
Period.
down.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's just the reality of the business. I done been on stage and played with Backyard with no Big G.
Yes.
I played, of course, with Junkyard with no Bug.
Yes.
Or no Wink.
Yes.
And you know, you have to
Adjust.
pivot. And I think, you know, it's not anything for them to take. You know, they have to kind of take it with a grain of salt and realize it's growing, and that this is what is going to be expected because I expect that all of these bands are trying to get to the next level.
Right.
Yes.
This happens all the time at the next level. Something happens, and someone may not be there. And you have to have. That's why when you, I guess the takeaway should be for all the bands, it's never about one person.
Right.
It's always about the unit.
Yeah.
So
About the
you do
team.
have people who stand out, but
Sell the
it's
product.
how they complement the unit.
Right.
That's going to make
Exactly.
you successful or not.
So let's get on this one. It's two of them I really want to touch on. Shocked they were safe with their regular set. And
Come on.
No gray area.
I know, welcome to the no gray area. Consistent sound, but didn't show me anything different from the previous round.
Ooh.
So I know, because this is Pam's first time
Yeah,
being a part
well,
of
that
our
wasn't me.
panel, it would have to be one of our previous judges. And we talked about it during the commentator's corner. So what do you think should have been done? Should it have been a strategy? Should it have been paced? Should it have been a playlist that should have been thought out? Or if you're going to play it again, do you take it to a next level where you remix it somehow? Like, what do you do? If they're showing you nothing different, what did they need to do if you felt like it was meh?
I have a couple of examples of that.
Let's go.
You don't bring your regular season game to the playoffs.
Hold on.
You don't bring Golden Gloves level performance to a championship boxing match.
I'm going to sip to that.
At that point, it's more at stake. You have to do more. I mean, it's not rocket science. You got to show up on certain levels. Like, it's a different caliber. When you get to the next level or the semifinals or any type of advanced level of anything that you do, I'm talking about if you got a job, you at work. If you're a manager now, you can't think like, the receptionist.
Facts.
So, sound went out, I think. Oh, there we go. So you can't think like a receptionist if you're a manager or a supervisor. You have to now start thinking like and operating like a manager or supervisor. So you got to step your game up when you get into that level.
You got to have another gear.
Yep.
Oh, you better. Because if you shifting and you stuck right there.
I think for me, I just think for some reason every round should take a different level. Every round should be a different level.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Big Younger said, every round should be a different level. So you have to prepare for the next round. Maybe some of these bands didn't expect to be in the next round. So what could they do?
But when they did, they had a week to get it together.
Yeah, I get that. But if you don't see, you almost have to do a battle like you go on to the next round.
That's
You
true.
have to battle like you are in the championships and you work your way backwards.
You're here to win.
Because the thing is, when you set that bar that first week,
Exactly.
you plan on coming back, right?
Right.
Of course.
So you can't meet me at this bar.
And then double down.
No. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you
Keep going.
in the clouds, and after the clouds, I need you to shoot for the moon. And even if you miss the moon, you still amongst the stars.
Personally, me, if I'm a leader or I'm a key person in a band, and I'm entering this competition.
Somebody got the volume up. You good? Y'all good?
Mine is off.
You good? Go ahead.
Sorry, that was me.
It's okay, boo.
All right, so if I'm in this level, I'm going with whoever I think is the most cranking band, period, and go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot for that.
Right.
And of course you have to definitely pay attention to who's in the competition. But I think honestly, your biggest adversary in that competition is yourself.
Yeah, because you got to prepare to battle everybody.
And your previous, and once you get to a semifinal level, you're also battling against your previous round.
Right. Yes.
So
You're battling yourself. So let's get into the glows. Young male vocalist is a crowd pleaser and powerful when spotlighted. Signature song is Crankin'. Backline, a force to be reckoned with. Congo player plays everything and is a one-man show. Listen, this is serious. Harmony is nice. Excellent percussion section. Strong socket, heard an ample amount of grooves that could easily represent go-go in the mainstream music arena. Do y'all understand how powerful that is for the next generation of crank? Y'all got some radio-ready stuff.
Yeah.
I get it.
And there are performers and artists. And you guys got to witness this. So give me, like, let's go with the glows. Because the glows is where they get the, this is where you glowing at.
Right.
You showing up.
I'll agree. I know what they're talking about with the young performer.
Yes.
I like that. The charisma was everything.
It was.
Connecting with the crowd. That part, they got points just for that.
Yeah.
Starting off with that, singing to the ladies. He knew where his strong suit was. Sing to the getting the ladies' face, sing to the ladies, dap up
watch
the
this
fellas.
thing. It was a lot of ladies in the
Uh-huh.
building. He did the right thing.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yes.
I can't never remember his name, so I just call him Chris Brown.
He likes it. He likes
Right.
it. That's all.
Cool.
Right.
Cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
With a K.
Yes.
Cool
So
with a K.
great performance. I liked how that opened up.
Okay.
I'm from what you consider the Shooby Dooby band, so
The crooning era.
I don't mind the crooning.
We're not going to stick with that right now.
It's okay. Look, I stay in my lane. I know what mine is. So, though I enjoyed the crank, but I did like that. That really impressed me because it gave you showmanship, to begin. So I thought that was amazing. And as far as the percussion section,
There was some cranking going on.
oh my gosh.
There was some cranking.
Oh my gosh.
All right, big youngin. Let's go
Yeah,
with some.
we
Let's go with some glows.
We definitely heard some sockets on Saturday.
Did they need their tool bag?
Huh?
Did they need their tool bag, or they was good?
Yeah, I mean, I would say you were good until the other person shows up with the same tool.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
Then
Stop the press.
Then we have something that's interesting. It doesn't take away from
Now it's
the tunes that you
but
use.
now it's a comparison.
But
Right.
now it's a
comparison.
competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a bar.
Right.
I know, dog.
You
sat in that back corner.
with
them wings.
I'm sitting with the trigger off. But I take it this here. I'm just gonna say I liked it. I liked everything they did. I liked it all.
On
And
Saturday.
then be easy. They said doom doom boom or be easy. But I'm gonna say this here, be easy. My opinion, I think y'all should have did what you did the first round. This round, and I'm gonna shoot it now, and I'm gonna back off the mic.
Okay. All right. Shit.
Everybody knows what to do. And it's like Mike Tyson says, everybody knows what to do until you get hit.
Yes.
That part.
You might be.
That
So
part.
let's get into crowd interaction. I have no glows. Glows. Talker definitely in touch with his fans. Intro engaged, crowd from start. This is from Saturday, guys. Saturday was a performance. It was a vibe. Sunday was a vibe as well. But Saturday was a performance and a vibe. So how do y'all feel about that? Because there are no glows for crowd interaction, which states that both bands had the crowd locked, engaged.
They brought their fans,
Yeah.
so they knew
But
the songs they was
But
in.
they
Oh,
also
yeah.
converted some new fans too.
They surely
because I
did.
saw people trying to learn words. Don't
Right.
play.
I had people come and trust me. I had people to come see Jump, and I told them where I was at. They was like, I'm gonna come.
And they came through.
And they
Shout out
came
to
out.
my boo Keisha Brooks. She was definitely in the building. That's one of my friends. That's my homie.
And she came with a groupie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things where people. It was some people never saw these.
Right, exactly. So they
So
gained
all they
new
did was just
fans.
voted on what they heard. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know nothing about, and they they still talking about the.
Exactly.
They still like, man,
Everything.
I thought it was
Right.
a COVID test going on.
Nah, I think
we
that's
about
what
to
the
get shut down.
competition. No, that's what the competition is about.
It is.
Part of it was you being exposed to,
Yeah,
to
you
people that
exposed to
normally
new and innovative things, new bands, new sounds that you don't normally get to see. And for crowd participation, both bands, I think, did a great job of bringing their fans, and the crowd participation overall was great for both. But
Yes.
I did see with one, and I looked around just to see what people were doing. So, like, I told you, my son was
That's my
bobbing his
guy.
head.
Shout out to Kenneth.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, exactly. One band gave me everything in the beginning, and then at some part it kind of was a lull, and you even saw some people sitting down after a while, where another band pretty much their entire set People were
stayed
bobbing
up.
their heads and people stayed up.
So let's get into stage presence. Let's get into some grows. Should have made taking off costumes part of the show. Communication on stage was shaky at first. We spoke on that already without even speaking on it. Sound had an issue, and you could tell on most band members' faces. You know, you gotta keep that face. And then cranking, but no wow factor. All right. We gonna start with that one first, because that's big for me. Y'all know a lot of people have relied on the crank to get them through in this competition, but it's not enough. So what wow factor did y'all expect to see in the semifinals? We are one round away from the finals. What were y'all expect? Like, what do you think they should have bought?
So I'll go back to my analogy, part of my analogy I used earlier. Preseason ticket games, ticket prices are probably about. You can get some cheap seats for about what? $50, $60.
57,
Might give us some
50.
on radio.
The cheap seats for the
57,
Super Bowl was about $1,500, $1,600.
Right, exactly.
So clearly the expectation is probably going to be higher.
Set higher.
Right.
Yeah, you want to, you know, in the preseason game, you just get the cheerleaders with the pom poms that have.
Right.
When you pay $1,600, which is the next level, you expect to see
You getting
Dr.
Dre
Dre
and
and
Snoop
everybody,
and
right?
him, right,
Beyonce,
exactly.
whoever.
You might
So-
get to take a picture with the mascot.
Yeah, exactly.
That part.
So
Like-
my point is, I'm saying that to say, cranking, I think it's a culmination of a lot of these, a lot of the criteria that we were judging on. That combined is what makes it crank. But definitely, that alone, just somebody saying, because I don't even have faith in the word crank anymore.
I don't either.
Because
It's relative to one's perception.
yeah, like I said, I
Boom,
think
I was gonna say that.
like I said, when you go out typically now, if you ask the average person, everybody cranks after 2:00 when everybody's drunk. So I can't really take it. I take it with a grain of salt and be like, okay, maybe not. I gotta go see for myself. But there was nothing wild for the next level. So that's what I'm saying. There was no Super Bowl type of performance.
So were you waiting for them to drop from the sky like ninjas or something? Like what?
I mean, you
Or was it a crank factor in their choice of music selections and the way they ascended? Because some did descend respectfully. Like what were you missing?
I was looking for consistency.
Okay.
I was looking for, when you set a bar at a certain level, I'm always, that's the danger in setting a bar is the next time you have to go.
You gotta
You
rise
gotta
above
up your
it.
game.
And if you're not really prepared to do that, then, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
dog.
I think my take is this here. In a battle, it's about placement. If you place the wrong song at the wrong time, that could you could be almost done. So it's about placing the song.
Yeah.
So I think some bands might have just placed the wrong song. They was too busy, I guess for me, and that is when you get the hype of the crowd, sometimes that you can fall suit in the crowd and forget you're battling and forget you still have a criteria to live up to. So then once you start feeling the crowd energy, then you start placing songs in the right area.
Right.
I think it's about the song placement
Yes.
because a lot of bands could win battles if they place the right song.
In the right place.
That's why I think it was pressure. I think it was pressure from how to call the show. I think it was pressure from the clock, which is time. Clock management is management is a huge part
Yeah.
of your performance and knowing when to shoot your big guns. As opposed
Some
to
of them
when-
shot their big
yeah,
guns
some
too
of
early.
them
They
shot
ran
them too
out.
early.
Ooh,
It's like-
then they ran out of bullets.
Oh my gosh.
So
he said it. I did.
I do have one more. I have an overall statement from judge number 4 that was redacted to remove names and location. Basically, the judge said, I would love to see this specific band get the level of support that other bands get from their area. So let's just keep in mind, guys, that we're all studying this. We're all students of this. We're paying attention. We are engulfed in this. Like, this is our sports talk. So we know. We've seen the faces that we've seen before. We've seen some faces that we haven't, but we know who's got the support and who doesn't. All right. So
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes, my
Just
love. You are welcome to say whatever you would like. Welcome to the No Gray area.
Going back to the skits, I love that. I love the skits. But as you said, it can hurt you or it can elevate you.
Facts.
You got to know how to, placement is a good word for that. And you got to carry it through the entire show.
That level, that energy
You
level.
got to carry it through the entire show. It can't be just, okay, we're going to throw this in here and then we're going to drop it from there and we just going to get to the crank. No, it still has to be, this is theater kicking in now. So this is part of what I saw, watching that can hurt you or it can elevate you.
Performance ethics, that's what we talked about. When you are getting ready to go to war, you do not plan, oh, we're just going to win this. No, you have to plan to take a whole country and work your way back to those small areas. And I feel like that's where a lot of the bands didn't strategize and think through.
And I understand what BJ was saying earlier in the commentators corner about it, a battle not being won by the theatrics. However,
it can give you
it
some
can
extra
tip the
points.
scales, just like the fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a theatric can cover three.
Hello?
Yes, that's three categories.
Creativity
and stage performance.
And that could kill you.
But let's get
if
back.
you don't have it,
it's a problem.
But
then the thing about it is, again, you bring it and your crank don't match it, and it's like y'all got me sized, and then it's like I'm going to the bar.
Right. Let me eat my
the next
chicken.
band has to bring it even harder though. But what if the next band don't bring it harder? That's easy for the band to just.
That's not
what we're
true.
saying.
It's not. It's true, but it's not true. Because think about it. Pam is new to our panel, but you've been here. Right. So if a band does not bring what they bought before and they fall flat, you know they fell flat.
You're right.
And if I'm a fan that's been out every time, I know where you fell flat at. I can feel it.
You're right.
I can feel it. And my thing is, it's just the level of not only maintaining your consistency, but understanding. What's that C word we keep using? It's the competition. You got to shoot. You got
no gray area.
Period.
No gray area.
Period. You know what it is when you step in these doors. You don't know what I'm going to ask you, but you better be ready.
Right.
Because we ain't ducking it. So we're going to get into Sunday. You weren't there Sunday. Okay. I definitely want you to stay in because your input is amazing. Right. Shout out to Pam Ward, my man Big Youngin, also Lil Dog. Definitely. Shout out to our sponsors again. The Miami Takeover is sponsoring this portion of No Gray Area. Head on over to www.themiamitakeover.com. Book your tickets, your trips July 15th through the 18th. We are going up on South Beach. Also, shout out to Big G and Mitch Craft for sponsoring, powering, pushing, advising, all of this. This is definitely bigger than us. It's definitely for the culture. So Sunday, lit band versus the one band. Let's start with grows and glows. We're going to start with transitions. Grows took a little too long to communicate groove changes. Glows, smooth transitions and shots were solid. What did you guys witness?
Yeah, I think both had the transitions were pretty solid. But again,
the musicality.
One you kind of saw where they were, a little unsure.
Right.
But they did. They found the one.
They had the
everybody transitioned together. So
it worked.
That's more of the judge.
Yeah, as long as you hit the one.
That's more from a judge lens than it is from probably a fan. The fans probably didn't even notice it. Yeah. But that was just we were there to judge. So
I think both bands. Yeah. The crazy part to me about both bands, to me, I think. Each round, one band start. I'm not naming the band.
No.
I'm just saying
each band, a band
to me grew.
Yes, I agree.
From one round to the other.
Yeah. So on Sunday, well, I'm not going to say one. I'm going to say I saw growth in both bands.
Yeah, I was just saying the band.
Yeah.
I just think I see like the rounds they came prepared for.
Yes.
So trust me, don't get it twisted. In my opinion.
And you can stand on
it's not going to be easy.
I don't think none of this is going to be easy at all. I don't think any of it's going to be easy. Not at all.
The finals ain't going to be easy. They expect it. And I just hope You know, once you got your you know, I'm gonna call it as a seat. Once you let your balls hang, I hope you can hold them.
March 26th, you guys can. March 26th, join us.
I'm just saying.
Join
For
us
the
at
people.
Martinis, 725
I'm just
KD
saying,
Drive.
man,
You guys
just-
can head on over to www.crankrock.com right now. Purchase your tickets. We have not announced winners. Hold fast. We are getting through all of this, and we're gonna bring y'all to who will be facing off for our finals. I'm a bag of nerves. I'm not gonna lie. I'm stressed out. Y'all know I get stressed out because I love all of these bands. Y'all know I follow them. I chase them. I know their songs. I sing along all of that.
Come on with it.
I do. You know how I am.
I know you is.
Come on, big youngin. Oh, don't. It's that part for me. It's that part. When you do that, it makes me nervous. Don't you drum roll right now. Don't do this. Come on, sir. The professor. I'm so nervous. No drum rolls. Ooh, now you I'm so stressed out. So, transitions. What did you hear? Because I know that you sit back there in your little area and that you study not only percussion, but you know when the transition and the turnaround is coming. You watch the music section. You watch how the front line responds. What did you see on Sunday in terms of transitions and turnarounds?
Again, one. It wasn't even enough to know, for anyone to notice, but they both had. I'm just gonna say they both
Transitional
transitions
issues.
were good.
They were good.
No, I think they were good. I didn't. You talking about Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday's over.
Sunday's transitions were okay. I will say this. I saw probably the most growth from round to round on Sunday.
I agree. I agree.
So it was there was more of a visible elevation.
I agree.
Like they felt like
They had a point to prove.
They were hungry.
Yeah. There was a hunger. There was a hunger on Sunday.
Listen.
Whichever one of us win, we in.
They came hungry, and somebody told them wasn't no wings in the kitchen.
Uh-oh.
And they had to play until the wings came. Mm-hmm. It was real.
Yeah.
It was real.
Yeah, I would say that.
Them transitions.
I agree with that.
Oh, all right. So let's get into musicality. Oh God, y'all ready? The first one stresses me out because I love this instrument. Every song doesn't need a cowbell. I love the cowbell. Need to work on letting the beat breathe without talking. Let the back line work. Percussion is key in this culture. Another one. Only thing missing from the Congo grooves are the 808s. Oh, I'm about to throw my headphones. Not too clean. And then this one. What was that? Dead space? Because that's his comment, dead space. I'm just saying. So let's get into it. Every song doesn't need a cowbell. These are gross. Need to work on letting the beat breathe without talking. Let the backline work. That's huge for me. Y'all know percussion, all of that, the music section, all of that means something. When y'all throwing them samples and them shots, I get excited. Because you see me play... Boom, boom, boom. I play air keyboard. I play the guitar, the bass, all that with y'all. It's serious for me. So let's talk about that. Need to work on letting the beat breathe without talking. Let the backline work. And I know you huge on that. Your face over there like, yeah, my funky drummer couldn't drum.
Big Youngin is ready, but
he been ready.
I will agree. A band to me, I think the talker could have just laid off of it. Sometimes
just fell back.
Yeah, because sometimes in life, you know what I'm saying, it's like playing football. Throw it to a member. It ain't about you. Sometime in life, because we've already had where where a specific band, is not here. They made it about him.
I can say this about, not necessarily about that comment, but I can say I enjoyed both drummers on Sunday.
I saw you moving around looking. I saw you.
And it wasn't about anything that they did. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to leave the whole drumming because they think I'm going to be biased to drummers. Both drummers on Sunday understood the fundamental assignment of
keep it clean.
Drummers and go-go. Be the foundation.
Period.
They were the foundation. One I hadn't heard before. One I hadn't heard before.
Period.
And he thoroughly impressed me. I'm sitting here like, I honestly thought I was like down Anacostia Park
Oh,
Wow.
back in the early 90s.
that's a hell of a
Wow.
compliment, big
That
man.
he was solid.
So let's get on the glows. Musicians are on point. This is still in the category of musicality. Musicians are on point. Playing unified as one band. Had a very funky groove. Drummer understood his fundamental assignment, be the foundation first. You stood on that.
Yeah.
Lots of originals. Creative beats. Sound is professional. Frontline is very good. Shows versatility. So Sunday, y'all got some versatile action going on.
Yeah. They had samples going. You know, one of the band had samples going, and
They was placed and thrown
place
perfect.
and everything. You know, I forgot the one. I don't know, a Pacific band. You know, had a little rapper dude. He was sick. You know, this was a rapper, and then I won't call no name. But
You doing right. I got you.
It was
Fist bump, proud of
It
you.
was nice. It was nice.
My
It
guy.
was nice.
Shout out to my guy, the wildest commentator ever. Come on, Professor.
Yeah, I think overall both bands came. You could feel that they're trying to go to the last round.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm talking about both of them,
yeah.
and that's actually good, definitely for the culture. I can appreciate that because again, I came to this competition probably hearing the least of everybody, because I haven't really been out, and I haven't been active since 2016, but I haven't been out.
That needs to change. Sorry.
Oops. Let's get in the crowd interaction.
This is my ministry now.
The Professor. Let's get in the crowd interaction. Would like female to engage with the crowd. Started losing the crowd. Those are grows and glows. They had the crowd moving the entire show. So, Pam, for you, I want you to touch very quickly on why it's important for the female singer to engage with the crowd, because y'all are the eye candy of the band.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, whatever you like.
Right.
I'm on the plus side of this, so
They like them thick
but-
too, pumpkin. Don't even.
So yeah, whatever it is, usually the female is the eye candy. So you got to engage the entire show, not just sing or whatever your ministry is, to use your word. Whether you're the rapper, the singer, whatever. I don't care if you picking up the tambourine, playing the tambourine, and you going with the two and repeating the chant or whatever. But you got to engage the crowd the entire time you're on the stage.
So let's go into Started Losing the Crowd, because you guys both witnessed it. I witnessed it a couple of portions of the night. What needed to be done to keep the crowd engaged? Do you feel like they took you high, dropped you low? What took place?
I think it was about the placement again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The placement. Because, as a talker, you can watch your crowd. If it's falling on, you engage another song. Don't stay there so long. You know what I'm saying? And I just think, at the end of the day, some bands, my take is this: is some bands, when it's time, like Big Youngin say, when it's time for the Hollywood set, when it's time for the showcase, some bands might not just be ready for it.
Facts.
You might need to just go back in the basement and prepare a little harder.
True.
Facts.
And just come with a different sound.
come back.
Just come back next time. I'm not saying you wasn't ready this round. Maybe it just wasn't your time.
I think some bands are finding out why they aren't.
Yeah.
That whole argument of why we not,
Why we not- why we
up
still
here.
open up?
Why they don't chase
Why we
us
still
like they
open
chase
up?
the big
This is
band?
why.
Why we not going
Why
to
we
Vegas?
play
or
first?
Why we not going to
Exactly.
Vegas? Or
Why
why we
we
not in
play
San
first?
Diego?
I don't want to put the carriage before the horse, but
Oh,
I would hate to see what the next competition like this is going to look
Ooh.
like.
can I go ahead
It's-
and drop it
I
again?
don't-
Yeah, because
don't-
real talk,
No,
if
okay.
I would hate. I don't know if people gonna be able to take it,
man,
because I know they're going. I know if they showed up the way they did
yeah,
at this level
Yeah.
for the first time,
Right.
because
you
So
gonna
the
have,
next
look, you gonna have to do a
competition-
raffle for people who enter.
A
because
raffle.
It's gonna be,
raffle.
it's gonna be 100 more bands that gonna want to be a part of this. But
Exactly.
Hey,
Oh
but
no,
true-
this has set it. So every
Y'all set the
band wants to be in the Elite 8. You know what I mean? Or
I set the bar.
they have set the
you.
bar,
Thank
and
you.
they're gonna have to come with it the next one too.
Man,
'Cause say you have some judges
I
coming
had a
back.
talker walk with me last Saturday
See?
saying we back in and we would smoke all of it. I said,
Uh-oh.
you should have entered.
Right.
But you know, that's what they do. That's what they do.
So that's what you're
they
gonna
do.
get in there. Now you're gonna get 100 bands trying
But
to
they
be in this
already
joint.
in my inbox talking reckless, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
just let it ride. All I'm gonna say is we put the call out. Shout out to every band that was a part of the Elite Eight.
And I
Shout out to the
respect that.
favorite 4, and shout out to our final 2 coming up. All that other stuff is
Doesn't matter.
cute, but they took the stage. They took their heart to the stage.
Yeah.
So let's get into stage presence.
Ooh.
And this is the longest one out of all of our categories with comments. So we're going to have to move through this one. I would like to see and hear more music, more from the female vocalist. Female had great stage presence, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think the talker does too much talking. Don't implement new technology at a battle. Stick to the usual. Leader did not appear to be confident on next move. Intro was just okay. Those are glows very quickly. Great energy from 1 and 2 mic. They really engaged with the crowd. They made it a party. The rapper is mean. Female singer was well implemented and active throughout the performance. Love the intro. Love the costumes. They worked through sound problems.
That's important.
That's important.
Very.
Because they're going to happen.
Regardless.
As sure as the sky is blue.
Some things you-
I don't care how
some things you can't
professional your
control.
band is,
Some things you can't control. It's what it is.
Yeah.
but you have to prepare yourself to be able to
Yeah.
face them.
But you can't minimalize with
Oh, no.
with a good sound team.
No, and you can't throw tantrums when stuff don't go your way either. You gotta smile and play through it and act like nothing is going wrong.
Nobody cares that you get mad because the microphone is squeaking.
We don't.
Nobody
The
cares.
crowd paid
They
that
just
money.
paid money.
I don't care. I've had
Yeah,
to
I
sing
don't care
through
about
no
that.
monitor the whole time.
I played with
Not hearing myself.
monitor
Yeah.
plenty of nights,
Yeah.
which is terrible.
And as a vocalist, that is murder.
I already know.
It's murder on the drums too,
Right,
because then the
yeah.
leader is looking at you like you're not playing.
Exactly. Like I'm
But I
trying.
am. I am.
Yeah.
You gotta slide back here in between me and you and them, and you can hear me. So let's get into song selection. All glows, no grows, which is beautiful, and it's great song selections with an S. Loved the originality of the music, great use of samples, and this is my favorite. Play the twerk song. Play the twerk like
You know who said that. We know
that
who
old
did
lady cougar clapping in the chair.
that. You already know who put that down.
I'm just saying. I know who wrote that down. I ain't saying nothing.
I didn't say. I just said for the people. You know,
All right,
they
guys.
definitely had some good sound selection. I will agree with that.
It was a.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think somebody put in the comments. It was a dog fight on
It
Sunday.
was.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, not only was it a dog fight, but it was so evenly matched at the end of the night. People were walking up to the box and walking back inside like, I don't know what to do. It was a battle of the underdogs.
I think that's gonna be the fan story on that Sunday. Probably who had the fans is gonna tell that story.
Oh my God. I'm so nervous, y'all. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for stepping in to the No Gray Area with your girl Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. We get ready to take a quick break, and then we gonna come right back. Big Young and go ahead, give it to him. Advancing to the finals for March Mayhem 2022. You're going to have to stay tuned. We'll be right back after this crank break. Stop playing with me. Shout out to my girl, Pam Wood. Not only a push play, but definitely of all things, what Pam? Tell him. Let it
flow.
That's my boo. Shout out to the professor himself, Big Youngin, and also Mr. Dog, the most controversial judge that we have. We'll be right back in the No Gray Area. Y'all tag a friend, tell a friend, and step on in. Results are coming. My anxiety is bad. I got to step away. We'll be right back on the Love Network DC, powered by none other than Mitch Craft. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we got caught up in the crank. All right. I'm so sad we don't have a drum roll on the board.
There you go.
It's definitely the end of the night. Montu is stepping and handing me the results, ladies and gentlemen. My chest is pounding. I'm so freaking nervous. I don't know what to do right now. Who's it gonna be? So do I open them? I don't know.
Read the back first.
Okay. Judge 1. Okay. So we're going to go into Saturday first, y'all. Y'all, my anxiety is trash. I'm sorry. All right. So we're going to go into Saturday. Judge 1 scored the bout 45-42. Judge 2 scored the bout 42.5 to 45. Judge 3 scored the bout 38 to 45. Judge 4 scored the bout 137 to 26.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. No, where was I at? 37 to 48. Audience vote.
Jeez.
Audience vote.
Mm-hmm.
Difference is 2. 24 to 26. I'm so stressed out. Whew.
Y'all, she reading the wrong numbers.
I know, because I'm
Right, 'cause
nervous.
she
I
said
gotta
one.
understand. I'm so
Like,
nervous.
what?
She adding 2 cards together.
I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm so sorry. So remember, the point totals were out of 50. So Saturday, I have a total of 186.5 to 206. I'm going to open this live on the air. I'm so scared. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Ooh.
It could go either way. I know. It really could.
This is horrible. Okay, y'all.
Only you really don't know.
They don't believe I don't know, but I really don't fucking know. All right. Oh, advancing in the matchup, Mature Clientele versus Obsession to the final round. Shout out to Obsession. That one-on-one beat be cranking like. March 26th, finals. Obsession is our first qualifier, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a round of applause for them real quick? And then I got to get my nerves together because I'm sweating. This is horrible. Oh, shout out to Obsession. They will be advancing to the finals of the first inaugural finals of March Mayhem 2022, sponsored and powered by Mitchcraft, Big G, sponsored by, oh my God, I can't even get my mind together. The Miami Takeover, Y'all Friends Consultants, LLC, Friends and Family of Incarcerated People, and also the homie Chef Amani. Y'all ready for Sunday? I don't like it.
This is gonna be the one that's.
Here's the one right here.
What's the scores, girl?
My nerves, my nerves are so horrible.
Crown it.
Huh?
Crown it.
No. I might do that for the finals. You know I'm sad about this in real life. 2 told me I had to grow some balls, y'all, because I want to see, I love them all, for real. Like, all of them. Y'all know I'm big on this.
No one's losing, just someone's advancing.
No, they're all growing.
No, but this is the thing. Not only is no one losing, but y'all are getting critiques from some legends in this game that want to see y'all win. Y'all keep saying the old niggas in the way. They not. They want y'all to win, but y'all got to shut the fuck up and listen. Ooh. And don't take it personal.
What she said.
All right. Sunday. Lit Band versus the One Band. Judge number 1 scored it 44-43. Judge number 2 scored it 37-29. Judge number 3 scored it 35-37. These point totals are so. I'm stressed the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. Judge number 4 scored it 46-34. The audience poll, 7 points difference, 28-21. The total was 190-164. God, shit. This is horrible. So, our last and final band advancing to meet Obsession in the final round of March Mayhem 2022 for the championships. DA OneEBAND. Shout out to the one band.
Yo, she real loud crying.
Right.
She's done.
Because this is the thing. I'm so proud of everybody that stepped up to this challenge. And what y'all don't know is all of these bands are facing adversity the same way big bands do. But their pool of people that they can pull from and reach out to and get on that stage with them is a lot smaller because they're fighting from the same fucking pool. So to see these bands be able to push forward and advance and to see their growth means everything to me because they don't believe anybody's watching. I need y'all to know y'all have the eyes of everybody right now, and we are rooting for y'all. Hold fast, pay attention, take these pointers, everybody from the Elevating 8, and y'all better grow, and goddamn it, y'all better glow. Congratulations. We will see you guys in the finals this Saturday at Martini's Restaurant and Lounge. Shout out to everybody who's been coming out, our judges, our commentators' corners, our people who have just been pulling through. We are ready. Y'all have an amazing week in practice. Shout out to our sponsors, The Miami Takeover. Also, shout out to Yaya and Friends Consultants, LLC, Friends and Family of Incarcerated People, Chef Amani, every single band that has been a part of this, Black Print, The One Band, Lit Band, Mature Clientele, Red Carpet Affair, Members Only, Obsession,
CMB,
and Collective Measures. I definitely wasn't going to forget CMB because they take them 2.5 hour trips to come crank. I want to tell you guys that we are proud of y'all. We look forward to seeing you guys this weekend. Y'all have final words. Let's go.
I just want to say,
Oh, the time is beeping.
I just
That's that pressure on the stage.
That's that pressure on the stage. I just want to say, it was a pleasure for me to participate in this. Again, I offer again to any band that I had the pleasure of judging or critiquing. I do have notes. I'm willing to share specifics with you after this competition is over.
How can they reach out to you?
They can reach out to me here at Big Youngin, DC Big Youngin, here on Facebook. And just shoot me an inbox. And I'm going to be out more. This is, plot twist for next week. This
shit!
Is
all
that
right.
Big Youngin will not be a judge on next week. So,
oh, okay.
But I wish both Obsession and the One Band much luck and success. And I'm encouraging everybody to come out next week at Martini's because it's going to be nothing. I don't expect anything short of amazing.
We going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sad that I'm actually not going to be there to witness it, but good luck.
Call me. I give you
Thanks,
everything you need. I got you.
It was just an honor and a privilege for me to be asked. I don't put myself on the level with these guys who've been doing it forever and ever.
Girl, you better.
But I appreciate it. I mean, people came up to me and was like, I'm a fan. I don't even expect
you
that.
heard me on the mic. I felt like a groupie.
I certainly appreciate it. And I appreciate being able to come out and experience some new sounds and some new bands and just seeing these Elite 8, you named them the correct thing. Elite 8, just, go out there and show off. I loved every minute of it. And I hope they do exactly what you said, take it and just keep growing and growing.
Don't personalize.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable.
Stop.
Yes.
Pammy Pam.
Like, I call her Pammy Pam.
Golbo.
All right, little dog. Final thoughts? What's up?
For me, I'm a little, they say I'm controversial. All I'm going to say is this here, shout out to all the bands that joined. Shout out to the bands that was brave enough to do it.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it takes heart to do this. Because this is not easy. It's not easy. But I'm going to say this here, for your bands that's on the sideline talking shit, get with the program. If you want to smoke, holler at the gray area.
Yeah. That part.
He's bringing it. Because all that shit on the sideline talking about what you could have did, you didn't. I'm just going to leave it there.
And with that...
Because I'm tired of just saying, because I've been in since day one.
You have.
And all y'all bands that should have been in, why didn't you accept the assignment?
Uh-oh.
You know why you ain't accept the assignment? Because some of y'all are scared of a head.
Oh.
And I would just move the mic back.
Oh. Listen, you got to take an L at everything you do in life. It's not about the L you take. It's how you bounce back and grow from it.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into the results, the recap, everything from March Mayhem right here on Mayhem Mondays on the No Great, for stepping into the No Great area. Definitely shout out to the best tech man in the land, Montu, the wizard himself, definitely in the building. Also, oh, we gonna clap for you. We better. He keeps me together. On God, he does. Shout out to our sponsors again, The Miami Takeover, Yaya and Friends Consultants, LLC, Friends and Family of Incarcerated People, Chef Amani, Martini 725 Katy Drive. Head on over to www.crankrock.com. We got tickets on sale right now for the finals. Get your tables in advance. Bring your ass. It's going to be a crank off. I hope y'all are in the building. My DJ Zay will be there. Y'all know I'm going to turn up. It's going to go the fuck down. It's the finals, baby. The first annual, the inaugural March Mayhem. I better see your ass in the building. Don't inbox and ask me no questions. I'm going to leave your ass on red. Period. We out. God bless and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow night. Right back here on the Love Network DC. Step into the No Great area, baby. Ain't nothing like it. They didn't lock the Budweiser. They didn't lock it. They did not lock it. I was over there partying for a second, then I was like, hold up. Ain't no lock. They didn't lock it. Here come Creep.
let's go.